We are told to find the area of the rectangle. Now, what's the area? The area is all that space inside of a shape that we're trying to find. And we have a formula for that to solve this. We say area, the area, or all that space inside, equals the base times the height. Now you might say, all right, that's pretty cool. I'm glad we have a formula in order to solve this. It'll make it easy. But I want us to understand really why this formula comes to be. Now, pretend this is like a fish tank and you're trying to fill it up with water. You need water this far and this high. And that's why it's the base times the height. So say, right, we need 10 inches wide, so it's going to be filled with 10 inches, but it's not just going to be a little tiny bit of water there on the bottom. It's going to go all the way 5 inches high. Oh, and there you go, there's a little fishy. All the way up 5 inches high. So all this water in here is the area. So now let's go ahead and find, now this is 2D, right? We're not talking about volume here. Volume would be 3D, but this is all the area. Just a 2D picture to just visually see this. So let's say the base times the height, okay? So the area equals the base. And what's the base? Well, the base is this number down here. It's going to be 10. So it's going to be 10 times the height. The height is 5. So 10 times 5 is going to equal 50. And since it's the area, we'll express it in squared units. So we'll go 50 units squared. This right over here is our area. Now let's try another example. Again, over here we're told to find the area of the rectangle. Now over here we've got a base of 7 and a height of 3.5. And again, the area is going to be all that space inside of a 2D shape. All that space. Now we've got the formula written out over here. Area equals base times height. So let's go ahead and solve this. The area is going to equal our base, and our base is 7. So 7 times, and what's the height? The height is 3.5. We've got a decimal there. So what's 7 times 3.5? We can go ahead and multiply that. 7 times 3.5. 5 times 0 is going to be 0. 5 times 7 is going to be 35. 3 times 0 is going to be 0. And 3 times 7 is going to be 21. Alright, we're going to add these together. It's going to be 0. That is going to be 5. 3 plus 1 is 4. And then 2. We're going to count on the decimal points. 1, 2. We're going to put in 2 decimal points. 1, 2. Right over here. And we have the area of 24.5. Okay, so this right over here is the area, 24.5, and we're going to express it in units squared. All right, so we can rewrite that over here, 24.5 units squared. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope it helped you understand how to find the area of a rectangle, but more importantly, not just how to find it, how to use a formula, but why the formula works, why it makes sense, because it's all the base times all the height like we had in that fish tank example. So I hope this video was helpful, and as always, stay positive.